Imagine a morning that starts just like any other, light slipping quietly through the window, the world outside rushing by, while inside, everything feels still. For many, daily routines can become a cycle that gradually drains enthusiasm, leaving a quiet emptiness behind. Yet change doesn't always arrive with dramatic moments. Sometimes it begins with a simple question. What if today you do just one thing differently? One morning, over a cup of coffee, that thought sparks a gentle shift. Instead of diving straight into the usual rush, you step outside for a 5-minute walk. There's no grand goal, just the intention to breathe in the crisp air and let your mind wander. Those 5 minutes become a small sanctuary, space to reset, to notice the world anew. With each step, you sense a subtle transformation. The body awakens, yes, but more importantly, your mind starts to open. Suddenly, the ordinary feels a little more vivid. The routine, a little less confining. It's proof that meaningful change can begin with the smallest habits. Sometimes, all it takes is 5 minutes to rediscover energy, clarity, and purpose. Imagine starting your day with just 5 minutes dedicated entirely to yourself. At first, it might seem insignificant, but over time, this short pause becomes a cherished ritual, a space to breathe, reflect, and reconnect. Those 5 minutes set the tone for the entire day, shifting your mindset from autopilot to intentional living. With each sunrise, you notice subtle shifts. Your body feels more awake, your mind clearer. Soon, you introduce another 5-minute habit, jotting down your thoughts or feelings in a notebook. It's not about being a writer, but about giving your mind a safe place to rest and reset amid daily chaos. As the weeks pass, these small routines ripple outward. You start prioritizing brief moments of rest, nourishing your body with better food choices, and honoring your need for energy. Each tiny habit is a seed, quietly growing roots of confidence and mental clarity. And though the changes may not always be visible, you sense a new lightness and control in your days. Consistency in these little moments crafts a foundation for bigger transformation, one morning at a time. Have you ever wondered how a small daily habit could truly change your life? Imagine starting each morning by writing just a few lines. At first, it may seem insignificant, even trivial, but over time, this simple practice can spark a profound transformation from within. Daily writing helps you organize your thoughts, understand your emotions more deeply, and set clearer intentions for the day ahead. As you become more aware of yourself, you naturally grow calmer, more focused, and less reactive to stress and distractions. This inner shift gradually radiates outward. At work, you find it easier to prioritize tasks, manage your time wisely, and remain composed under pressure. Your colleagues begin to notice your newfound clarity and approachability, making collaboration smoother and more enjoyable. At home, you become more patient and truly present with your loved ones. You start listening more deeply, appreciating their stories, and cherishing the small, meaningful moments you share together. Even simple acts, like greeting a neighbor or picking up litter, begin to feel more purposeful and connected. All of this begins with the simple commitment to write daily, a small habit that creates ripples of positive change in every aspect of your life, transforming not only your inner world, but also your relationships and environment. Imagine starting your day with a simple 5-minute walk, jotting down a few thoughts in a notebook, or allowing yourself a quiet moment to pause. Over time, these small habits become the backbone of your daily life, quietly shaping the person you are becoming. What once began as a modest intention evolves into a powerful foundation for growth. Through these routines, you begin to see yourself in a new light, more resilient, more accepting of uncertainty, and less pressured by the need to achieve something grand to feel fulfilled. The meaning of life reveals itself in each small step, in every mindful choice to become a better version of yourself. Writing each day uncovers hidden layers within, transforming quick notes into deep reflections. You gain clarity about your desires and how to reach them. Healthier eating habits boost your energy and focus, allowing you to face daily challenges with strength and optimism. As these changes take root, they ripple into your relationships. You become more patient, grateful, and generous, impacting those around you. Growth, it turns out, is built one small habit at a time. Have you ever noticed how one person's quiet transformation can ripple through their community in subtle yet powerful ways? When someone adopts small, mindful habits, like taking peaceful morning walks, journaling, or pausing for brief moments of rest, those around them begin to notice a change. There's a newfound calm in their presence, a focus and balance that wasn't there before. Friends and colleagues start to ask, "What's your secret?" Without preaching or teaching, their actions speak volumes. The consistency of these little habits becomes a silent example that others can't help but observe. People see the results: less stress, more clarity, and a deeper sense of peace. Curiosity naturally turns into imitation. A friend, once overwhelmed by daily routine, tries a morning walk and immediately feels the difference. Another begins to write daily, discovering unexpected calm and insight. Over time, these small habits create a chain reaction, quietly spreading through the community. The original changemaker realizes that real impact doesn't require grand gestures or loud declarations. Sometimes, the most profound influence comes from the quiet, consistent choices we make each day. Through these simple habits, we inspire others, often without even realizing the effect we have. Imagine waking up and no longer feeling rushed by the pressure to achieve something monumental. Instead, your days are filled with small, meaningful habits: walking in the fresh morning air, writing your thoughts, or taking a quiet moment for yourself. One morning, while feeling the cool breeze and watching the sunrise, a wave of peace washes over you. There are no worries, no burdens, just gratitude for the present moment and a deep sense of calm. Gradually, you realize happiness isn't found in distant goals or grand achievements, but in the mindful journey of everyday life. These simple routines offer a deeper connection to yourself and the world around you. As you watch others chase bigger dreams, you remember your past self who did the same, always striving and never pausing. Now you understand the real joy comes from appreciating the little things and savoring simple moments often overlooked. Each entry in your journal becomes more than words. It's a reminder that true happiness is found in every conscious second, and that embracing the process can transform your entire perspective and bring lasting peace. Have you ever faced a wave of problems all at once? Imagine a huge work deadline, personal issues, and unexpected surprises piling up together. Instead of panicking, what if you could turn every challenge into an opportunity for growth? The secret lies in the small habits you build each day. When pressure mounts, take a pause. Go for a morning walk. Focus on each step, letting your mind settle and your worries fade. This simple act can shift your perspective, helping you see solutions more clearly and calmly. After your walk, sit down and break big problems into smaller, manageable steps. Tackle them one at a time, celebrating small wins along the way. You don't need to solve everything at once. True happiness comes from the journey, not just the finish line. When you write your thoughts, rest when needed, and give yourself moments of peace, you recharge your mind and body. Over time, you'll find challenges are not enemies. They're essential parts of life. Accept them, face them calmly, and watch yourself grow stronger and more resilient with each step forward. Imagine waking up each day not burdened by the pressure to achieve something monumental, but feeling content with the simple routines that quietly shape your life. This is the true power of small habits. Over time, these tiny actions, like a morning walk, a few minutes of journaling, or setting aside quiet moments for yourself, build a strong foundation for lasting change. Instead of constantly chasing grand achievements, you begin to find joy in the journey itself. These habits help you discover balance, clarity, and gratitude, shifting your focus from what's missing to appreciating what you already have. As you grow more consistent, you notice your relationships improve as well. You become more present, truly listening and connecting with others, offering empathy without feeling rushed. The future no longer feels intimidating. You feel prepared to face whatever comes, step by step. Your goals become clearer, not because you force them, but because each small habit gently guides you forward. In the end, it's these simple, steady routines that quietly transform your life from the inside out, creating a sense of peace and fulfillment that lasts. Imagine if happiness didn't depend on big achievements or grand dreams, but instead grew quietly from the smallest habits woven into daily life. Each morning walk, each moment spent writing, and every pause for self-reflection can become a seed for lasting joy. When you make time to walk outside, you're not just moving your body, you're reconnecting with the world, giving your mind space to breathe and letting peace settle in deeply. Writing isn't just a task or a diary entry, it's a gentle way to release worries, explore your thoughts, and understand yourself better. These simple acts are like watering the roots of a plant. You may not see instant results, but over time, your sense of happiness grows deeper and stronger. Giving yourself permission to rest, to be alone, and to appreciate the present moment isn't selfish, it's essential. In the quiet, you discover gratitude for what is, rather than chasing what could be. True happiness unfolds slowly, nurtured by the small choices you make every day. Begin today and watch it bloom beautifully in your life. Ever wondered how small daily habits can truly transform your life? Imagine someone who, amid life's chaos, chooses to take mindful morning walks, spends a few quiet minutes journaling their thoughts, and carves out intentional moments just for themselves. These simple acts, repeated consistently day after day, gradually build a foundation of peace and happiness. What's truly remarkable is how this personal transformation quietly spreads to those around them. Without preaching or pushing, their calm presence and steady routines become a silent source of inspiration. Friends and colleagues, noticing a new sense of ease and joy, grow curious and begin asking questions, eager to understand the secret behind this newfound serenity. When one friend, overwhelmed by stress and pressure, tries adopting these small habits, they too experience a profound shift, finding themselves calmer, more resilient, and able to truly breathe again. This ripple effect proves that you don't need grand gestures or drastic changes to make a meaningful difference. Sometimes, the smallest habits create the biggest impact, not only for yourself, but also for everyone around you.